Yeah. Big Dog Bill.
And Big Dog Bill.
Hey!
Woo! Woo! Hey,
Ric Flair woo. That seat's empty for now.
On the YouTube. He's here.
That got me. Hardcore.
You made it.
Wake the fuck up! Hey, I brought this shit over by accident.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Happy Monday.
Welcome to the show. We got a lot
Thanks,
to talk about today.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Let's go. Hello. Good morning.
Episode 210.
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
Hey,
Fantastic.
why is there only a 2 on here?
Episode 2.
We're starting from
No shit, Sherlock.
so we're skipping one.
Alright.
Let's put the intro.
Can I clap the damn thing first?
Clap it.
Clap it, Nick.
All right. Good morning. It's episode 210 on the Boss. Here you go.
Thank you. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Casey. Thanks for asking. How you doing?
How's the weekend?
It was good. It was good. How was yours?
You guys, how'd you guys do?
We went 2-1.
Really? There we go.
Not bad. Didn't make the playoffs, so not good enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
What happened in the third game?
We won 3-0.
All right. So what
That was the
game?
third game.
What game did you guys lose?
The second game on Saturday.
And what happened with that one?
Some dumbass base running. Dumbass base. Lost in extras. Lost in extras.
It's a bad way
Really?
to lose base
Yeah.
running.
Fuck.
Guy left the base too early on third for a tag-up play. Cost us the game. Yeah. They appealed it and he was out.
So
Damn.
this is the last game of the season?
We got 2 more weekends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your last 2 weekends?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ran the bench for 2 weekends.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Colin, you'd be a great coach.
It would be.
I was an
Super
amazing
motivated.
basketball coach.
All right, we're talking baseball here, pal.
Why are you a basketball coach? For who?
I coached our town's rec league, like 8th graders.
Yo,
Oh, wow.
We went to the finals.
Did you throw a chair on the court? Like a,
No, but I went bald for him.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
talk to the ref. Call your mother. Tell her you
Call
suck.
your mother.
Get a new profession.
All right.
Put your mother on speed dial.
All right, here we go. On the intro here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn those notifications on. Fuck you, nut. We had a new mugshots come out on Friday. If you didn't check that out, make sure you go ahead and do so. We've got 2 new snack times coming out this week and a new office games we have on our podcast. Who's gonna buy this mug?
Nice.
Yeah.
No mug. No mug.
Who's gonna buy this mug?
No.
Who's gonna buy that? You know, close enough.
Who's going to buy this?
Next time.
Who's gonna buy this? We got a new episode. We got a new episode of that coming out.
Getting closer.
Hey, you know what? Closer's better than nowhere.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's a good point.
And then we got a new episode of Sports Nuts coming out this week. Oh yes. See, why can't you just name it something simple?
Oh, yeah.
Like
It's
2
just-
words.
Who's
gonna buy this? Who's gonna buy this? Too many words. Too many syllables.
How many words?
it. How do you not remember
That's 4 words.
Yeah.
That's not that many
2 words.
words.
Is 2 words are easy to remember than 4. Let me tell you.
Yeah. That's a good point. All right.
All right. Without further ado, let's get on with the show.
All right,
do it.
starting off hot, Kemba Walker traded to the Thunder
Smell ya.
along with a first-round pick for Al Horford.
Fucking smell you.
Welcome back, Al Horford.
Yeah. Fucking see you later, pussy face.
Average L, baby.
Average Al.
That's just a dump. That's a salary dump move.
What do you think,
The
Dante?
Celtics made the right move here. Now let me tell you why.
All right.
The Celtics, by making this trade, save $9 million in cap space. Al Horford has technically 2 years on his contract. This year and then the year after, it is only $13 million guaranteed. At that point, you can figure out what you want to do with that. They bring in this young kid named Moses Brown, who in 21 minutes last year averaged nearly a double-double in 20 minutes. 7'2", averages over a block a game for the 16th pick. Now, I have been saying for years probably that the Celtics don't need any more young guys because we have plenty of young guys. So those first-round draft picks quite literally mean nothing to me. Moses Brown, in my opinion, is better than any player you could have gotten at 16 regardless. So to me, that's an easy swap. This is what I think the Celtics are going to do now. So, Nick, listen up. I think the Boston Celtics are loading up for free agency next year. They have a ton of contracts that are going to be off the books next year. Marcus Smart, Tristan Thompson, potentially Al Horford, depending on what they want to do. all the bench guys. Who else? And there's one other guy I'm forgetting. Evan Fournier is a free agent this year. What I think they're going to do with him is give him a big 1-year deal. Be like, hey, he wants 15 to 20 mil. Be like, okay, we'll give you $20 million 1 year. You're going to have a role. You'll be a top scorer on the team, and then we'll see what happens free agency next year. Because this is the free agency class in 2022. Let me open this up for you right now. You ready for that? No.
I'm
Listen,
ready.
this is the free agency class.
All right, lay it on us.
John Wall, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Chris Paul, Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie, Gary Harris, Julius Randle, Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine, Terry Rozier, Goran Dragic, Ricky Rubio, Jonas Valanciunas, Andre Iguodala, Thaddeus Young, Pat Beverly, Joe Ingles, Marcus Smart, Yusuf Nurkic, T.J. Warren, Robert Covington, Norman Powell, Josh Richardson, Rodney Hood, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on.
I
Wow.
want
It's pretty thick.
This is a loaded free agency
Now, there
class.
could be a lot of these guys that don't make it to free
A
agency.
ton of guys.
Yeah, definitely.
A ton of guys, though. But let's just saying this is what stands. A ton of guys that one you can get as a quote-unquote third star, or a bunch of guys that you can get to fill out the roster and really help your team out.
Do you think next year's just a waiting year?
So I'm not saying that because I did mention
They can't waste time with
Marcus
Jaylen
Smart,
Brown.
Tristan Thompson. I think both those guys are gone. I think this team's going to look a lot different even from what it looks right now.
I wouldn't be shocked if they get rid of Thompson this year.
I think because since they got Moses Brown, Tristan Thompson is very
He
expensive.
just became expendable.
You can get him, and he only makes $9 million. That's an easy contract to get rid of. Marcus Smart, I love the guy, and this might sound a little crazy,
Gotta go.
but I don't know. Like, there's obviously going to be some other pieces that have to go along with it. I would very much entertain a sign and trade. Marcus Smart, maybe a few other pieces for Lonzo Ball.
Really?
He's a free agent, restricted free
saying
agent.
that
Do a
for
sign and trade. You do Lonzo Ball, Jalen, Jason, Horford, and Robert Williams. I mean, you got 4 guys that can run the floor. Al Horford isn't really, he's slow. He's more of a guy that's there to stretch the floor, make good outlet passes, this and that, play good defense. Lonzo Ball's 23. He fits the timeline. You get him on a 4-year deal. You got those 3, him and the 2 Jays signed in for the next 2-3 years. I think that's a pretty solid team right there. So I'm very excited to see what the Celtics are going to do because I think that move is just kind of the first domino to fall, and now a bunch of shit's going to happen.
All right.
Is Fultz a free agent this year? Or he's not extended with him?
I think he signed an extension. I'll check right now, but
How's Al Horford been?
so
He didn't play much last year.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing: Al Horford got benched, towards the second half of the year because the Thunder were, tanking, and
wanted to get their young guys
and
some
they
minutes.
wanted their young guys minutes, and they didn't want him to play. He actually really didn't have that bad of a season, all considering. I think he averaged 14 and 8, 3 or 4 assists, and he shot 37% from 3. So I mean, not really that bad. So I'm all for getting Al Horford back. I like Kemba Walker. He's a great guy and everything, but it just didn't work. Al Horford can work. I think he's gonna fit in perfectly.
He knows how to play here.
I think he's just what the Celtics needed, more of a big guy, a leader like him, than another guard like Kemba who can't stay healthy. That's the biggest thing. It sucks that it sucks that we had to go through this. We had to do what we had to do, but it's what's best for the team, and I'm pretty happy. So
Yeah, he definitely could have just been like, hey, Al, if we re-sign you for slightly less, we're going to sign a big point guard free agent. So if you wanna stay.
that's the thing too. So when Al Horford left in free agency a few years ago, he said because there was an interview with him after this. He goes, the only reason why I left was because of the money. He goes, the Sixers offered me all that money. He goes, that it just made sense, which I never was mad at him for leaving because the guy
gotta
was
go where the
money-
the guy was
Thick
34 years old,
contract.
getting paid $30 million.
Yeah.
You do that.
You do
That's a no-brainer.
Definitely
Gotta do
overpaid.
what's best for you.
But what was I about to say? But Al Horford, I mean, the one thing he also said, he didn't know what was going on. Kyrie was obviously out the door. He didn't know Kemba Walker was coming in. If he knew what was going on, I think he would have taken a pay cut to
Yeah, but
stay.
they wouldn't have been able to sign Kemba. if they
This
kept that
time
up.
around, no, but he would have taken a lesser deal. That's the issue
That's what I was
because
getting
he
at.
didn't know another guy was coming in. He was going to take, there was already talks about him taking a 3-year, $60 million deal anyways. I think this time around, better communication. Let's say hypothetically, Bradley Beal's a free agent, so actually don't worry. Bradley Beal's a free agent. He goes, we can sign Bradley Beal. We want to bring you back, but if you take like $10, $15 million and we bring Bradley Beal, would you do that? At 36, 37 years old, I think he would do that. So obviously
would
that's
if
far.
the team
that's
turned out to be
ahead from now. That's like a year from now. But regardless, making this move gives the team a lot more flexibility and the ability to make those moves. So they really, I think this was a great trade for them. And they got something for Kemba. That's the thing too. They could have easily gotten nothing.
Really?
They could have just dumped his They could have traded him in a first-round pick as a salary dump. The fact that they got some player that could,
Well, you need someone.
Fill a need.
You need someone to even out the money. So you're gonna get someone back regardless.
So, but we got someone that actually could help us. Not
You're gonna get
that-
someone who's like marginally like. Who else would you could have gotten that would have even out the money?
Chris Apps.
Chris House would have helped you guys.
Yeah, I would have thought that.
Chris House, the third option, would have been better than.
I wouldn't
Horford.
have minded
Yeah.
Chris Apps. I'm not trying to act like I wouldn't have.
I want the Wizards to
wanted
get.
that.
I think the Wizards are going to really go in. For
That's
Chris
also
House.
a good
I saw
fit.
that too.
They've been linked to him for a while.
No,
now.
I just think this trade's perfect. You bring Al Horford back. Like the Moses Brown piece is what I'm really intrigued about.
Yeah, Moses Brown
I
has
think
he's a high potential
He has
guy.
high potential. And another thing with that too, I love Robert Williams. I think he has potential to be a great center. He can't stay healthy. Moses Brown is Robert Williams' insurance because they are almost the same exact player, except Moses Brown is 6 inches taller. So, kind of makes Robert Williams a little bit expendable too if you get him in a good trade package.
Do you think Kemba was overall a bust for the Celtics?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean,
he got
yeah,
injured
for
only
all.
a few months in.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing, it's unfortunate because when he was healthy, he was an all-star starter when his first year. He started in the all-star game. The issue was he shouldn't have played in the all-star game. His knee was busted, and then Nick Nurse played him 40 minutes in an all-star game, and that just made it worse. He was great. Like, he did what we wanted him to do, and then he got hurt, and it just...
Never was the same.
Once he got hurt, Jason Tatum took off. And then Kemba came back, got hurt. Well, it wasn't the same. Missed the start of this last season. Jaylen Brown took off. At this point, now he's third wheel. Can't really fit into that role, and that was it. He never really had a chance after that. And he can't. Again, he couldn't stay healthy. He missed the last 2 playoff games. You can't be paying a guy $35 million who isn't going to play in your playoff games. You can't do it.
Got
that right.
So you got to make the smart moves, and this was a smart move. So
Speaking of paying guys that aren't playing in your postseason
So
games.
yeah, that's a segue here. Ben Simmons fucking sucks.
Oh, that's not even who
I
I was
was
going
thinking
for.
Kyrie.
I was going
It's
for the
not
Nets.
Yeah.
Oh, the Nets. Yeah,
Well, let's all talk. There's a lot of playoff
Well,
stuff happened this
A lot
weekend.
of playoff stuff happened. Yeah. So.
Terrence Mann. Let's start in
All right, we'll
chronological
start with
order.
the Clippers. Yeah, we'll start with that game first. Okay.
Terrence Mann dropped 39. Now you may be asking yourself, who's Terrence Mann?
He's repping Mass, baby.
He's from
repping
Mass.
Mass.
Yep.
He's
from Mass.
He's
Fucking
from
Lowell.
Mass.
Lowell, Massachusetts.
Lowell, Mass, native.
Second-year player, dropped 39. Get the Clippers to their first conference final in franchise history.
Never scored more points in college. That
Yep.
was his career high.
in any level.
At any
Probably
level.
since high school.
Pretty crazy.
Besides high school, probably he scored more. But yeah, he had the fucking game of his life.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I mean, Reggie Jackson also had like 20.
Reggie Jackson was
Paul
He's been,
George.
yeah, he's been great.
Then one of the biggest reasons why they won, they were exposing the absolute shit out of Rudy Gobert.
Yep, they were.
Really?
They were going at him like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah, he got abused.
He was getting abused, dude. Oh my god, I don't even think overrated is the right word to describe Rudy Gobert, to be honest with you. That dude is so overhyped. Like, I'm not, like, he's a good defender, like, in the paint, good at blocking shots and everything, but besides that,
He's just tall.
holy shit, you can't use him for anything. You put him on the perimeter, you might as well give the other team just 2 or 3 points right there.
Literally, all Rudy Gobert is tall. Like,
That's the thing, he's good at
just
being
tall.
a paint presence, blocking shots, but other than that, that's it.
he's just outdated.
That doesn't make you a great defender. That doesn't make you defensive player of the year. Defensive player of the
3
year.
different times.
What happened 3 times? Like, it's so, like, I'll give him one of them. But like the last 2 have been kind of ridiculous.
He's just outdated.
Like you just
I mean,
think of
that's-
someone like
His style is not for the modern
you just
game.
think of someone like Draymond Green, and like in my opinion, like Draymond Green's a much better defender because he can guard multiple positions. He can guard the paint. He can guard the perimeter. Like that's someone that's a great all-around defender, and that is more deserving of that award than someone that can just block shots. Like awesome, you block 2.5 shots a game. Doesn't make you defensive player of the year. And games like this, the playoffs, the last few years show why that he shouldn't have won the award. In all honesty.
Yep.
So,
But how about them Clippers making it to the first conference finals in
Ever.
franchise
Without
history?
Kawhi.
Ever.
Without Kawhi.
Without Kawhi.
I mean,
Big time player, not on the floor.
Paul George has stepped up. I mean, it's been the next man up mentality, really.
You know what team now has the longest drought of any major four sports team? Go Wizards! Yeah, they haven't made a conference final now, the longest of any of the major four sports leagues.
Wow.
Yeah, not great.
How long?
1970. What year was it?
79, I think.
It was the Bullets. Yeah,
I think it's 79.
It was our last championship. So 79. Yeah. Yeah, not great. Not great. Not too good. But you know what?
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year, baby.
1 year at a time.
Yeah.
Maybe the Easter Bunny will come to visit you too.
Same as
hope.
the Jets, same as the Knicks. Same as the
And
Nets.
then we had the Nets and Bucks.
Oh, what a
game
game.
7.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about
I-
this.
What a game.
That was crazy.
I mean,
It was a
James
fucking
Harden
insane game.
couldn't move.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
Listen, no.
he tried. I understand he wanted to play, but man, their offense was so bad.
Gave a
They
better
literally-
effort than Kyrie
They
did.
were letting him stand around, dribble the ball for half of the possession, and the guy is like barely even able to move. Like you
Yeah.
got to put the ball in the guy's
I don't
hands
know
that
why
has two active
they were
working
doing
lines.
ISO with a guy that wasn't
That's-
able to take the shot.
I'm watching. I'm like, they don't want to win. Like they just
Yeah.
didn't want to win. They were playing just such bad basketball. And Kevin Durant, I mean, God bless
Still
him.
had a legacy game, honestly, even with a loss.
48,
series,
9, and
man.
6. It's so tough that if that shot that he hit was a
The shoe
three-pointer-
was a little shorter.
Yeah, he wears
If he was a shoe size
Didn't
smaller.
know if you guys knew this, but Kevin Durant wears a size bigger shoe than he actually. So he's a size 17, but he wears a size 18 shoe.
Who? Kevin
Why?
Durant?
Yeah.
Just
Likes the fit of
he
it
just
better.
likes the fit of it.
Weird.
So his big ass feet, his freaking tippy toes was on the line when he hit the shot and sent to overtime instead of
Probably
winning the
not
game.
even his tippy toes.
Dude.
It was just
It was
open
shoe.
shoe.
It was just such
Just
so
shoe.
Space.
unfortunate because if that shot went in, that would have been. It was a crazy shot.
It
I mean,
was.
it was a fadeaway,
Great defense,
fadeaway,
like-
almost 3-pointer. Guy in his face, and he did the same exact shot in overtime to win it, and he airballed it.
It was
He
amazing.
was
He shouldn't have gone for that.
exhausted.
This was best case scenario because we both got to see an insane buzzer beater by KD
And we got to see them
them lose.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
crazy.
Best of both worlds.
That buzzer beater was nuts.
Oh yeah, it was one of the best shots.
Yeah.
It
I've
was
seen.
one of the best
Like,
shots I saw.
generally.
Man, that
Yeah.
dude can fucking play.
It was hype.
And you could tell he was just exhausted.
No,
Oh, yeah, he was
like,
absolutely
He
gassed.
carried the team as far as
They
he
only
could.
scored 2 points in overtime, and it was Bruce Brown that scored in the first minute.
Yeah.
They were tired. They were
rough.
so beat up, dude.
I mean, KD played 48 minutes
He
in
played
that
the
game
entire
too.
game.
Yeah.
No, he played
Well, more than
53,
48 minutes,
yeah,
but I mean,
53.
like up to that point, like he had played the entire game.
And the thing
already.
is, James Harden also played the entire game.
He did, but he's
That's
still
pretty
more of a
impressive.
decoy.
I mean,
Yeah, he was just
I
meant to be a
respect it.
body.
I have a bum with a bum hamstring like he did.
Listen, I applaud. I give him all the credit in the world for playing through that, but just unfortunate.
It's
That's
just
why-
ironic how Kyrie Irving on all Game 7s is nowhere to be found.
well, he was there. He was
there.
on the
He was
sidelines.
He also won a finals for that reason.
In a game
One with
7.
LeBron
Yeah.
James.
Well, he was.
Yeah, but like he hit
he hit the big shot. He hit the shot to ice the game.
When Kyrie has played with LeBron, he went to 3 straight finals. Since LeBron left, he hasn't been past the second
I
round.
saw.
Coincidence? I think not.
I don't.
No, you're not wrong.
I mean, look, he's not. I don't think he's supposed to be a first option on
He's
a finals
not.
team.
No, he's
I
not.
think he showed
He's
that. in
he's a
Boston.
perfect 2.
Kyrie
Speaking
sucks.
of first options on a finals team, I mean Giannis
Giannis
last
yeah.
night. I mean,
Finally
that
looked
game
good.
with the fishing.
Other than free throws.
His free throw is still fucking ugly. Airball 2 of them.
When he airballed that one when it was like a
2 of
tie
them. He did it
game,
again.
It was hilarious.
2 air balls.
That dude's got
Airballs.
some work to
Because
do this offseason.
How can it not get in your head when they're counting the time?
Oh, it's
He
in
did
his head.
better. He did better when they were counting.
Yeah.
That rattles you.
I mean, the difference between Giannis and Ben Simmons is that. So I saw a tweet that said,
A lot.
"Oh, there's a lot," but I saw a tweet that said, "Ben, all right, Russell Westbrook. What the difference between Russell Westbrook, Giannis, and Ben Simmons
Oh,
is Russell Westbrook
I saw.
can't shoot, thinks he can shoot, and shoots anyway. Giannis can't shoot, knows he can. Ben Simmons can't shoot, knows he can't shoot, so he doesn't shoot. Giannis can't shoot, knows he can't shoot, but shoots anyway. So Russ thinks he can shoot. I think I said it wrong. Russ thinks he
I
can
was like,
shoot. yeah.
I don't think that sounded right.
Russ can't shoot, thinks he can shoot, and shoots. Ben Simmons can't shoot, doesn't think he can shoot, so he doesn't shoot. Giannis can't shoot, knows he can't shoot, but shoots anyway. That's the difference between the 3.
There it is.
That's it. I fucked it up.
He
That was
figured-
a tongue twister and a half.
Listen,
The middle of the day?
I'm playing at 80 today. Okay, I'm not 100%.
Yeah, fucking brunch, baby. Yeah, fucking brunch.
Fuck yeah, baby.
fuck yeah, baby.
Fucking brunch. Yeah.
I can't shoot, baby.
Stick
Fuck.
man, fuck yeah,
baby.
stick.
Fuck. White claw,
fucking
baby.
Monday.
Fuck. Yeah, Giannis looked really good.
Giannis looked really good.
Giannis looked really good.
It looks very luscious today, by the way.
Are you kidding me, Mike? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Thanks, man.
Good vibes on the
vibes,
Monday.
Ozzy.
Residents in down the street.
It's not Kate. We're as far as we can be from Casey's day. Okay, so it's good vibes
It's a
over
great
there.
day. And then we had Hawks Sixers.
Yes,
Game
we did.
7.
Speaking of Ben Simmons,
Oh my God, guys! All of us have shot more fourth quarter field goals. We have shot just as many fourth quarter field goals as Ben Simmons has.
I shot
the last
one last
4
night.
games.
Okay.
You shot one last night,
but
so
you didn't
John
see me?
shot more than Ben Simmons. Yeah.
I
That was you. That was you.
I gave him the
Oh,
bench,
shit.
took a shot, and left.
Ben Simmons, he might have the worst contract in the NBA. He has
Kemba
4 years
Gobert.
left. Yeah,
I
at
would
least
take,
his is
I would
coming
take
up.
Gobert over at Ben
His
Simmons
is
any day.
expiring at least.
Yeah.
Ben
And,
Simmons has 4 years left on his contract, $144 million left, and this guy is afraid to score. I don't know if you saw the highlight. He was driving to the basket. He was posting up. I think it was. I forget who was posting someone up. Spun around him, got to the basket, was literally underneath the basket,
And passed it to
Could have
Tobias
just went up
Harris.
for a layup.
Closest person
And
to him
he
was Trae
passed
Young.
it to Thibault, who went to the free throw line and missed one of them. This guy, he's afraid to score.
The dude
I
can't-
don't know.
he needs to go
it's
somewhere-
That guy's a bum.
He's a bum. No, he's literally a bum.
He needs to go somewhere where he can
certified bum.
just. He needs to go somewhere where we can just toil in obscurity for a little bit
It's
and
so
just
weird.
figure his shit out.
He is such a great defender. Like I still think he should have won
not a
Defensive Player
$180
of the
million
Year.
defender.
But
Not
like
enough, yeah.
you cannot be being paid $30 million a year to just be a really good defender. Like the fact that this guy has to be hidden in the fourth quarter and can't score more than 5 points in a game 7, and you're supposed to be the team's second best player. Awful. That is just so embarrassing.
Did you see what Doc said last night about him?
Yeah, he said, can he be one of the top guys on a championship team? He goes, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he can.
Yeah.
That is tough. And then Joel Embiid,
He's fucking right.
he said, and then Joel Embiid said, hold on, I want to bring this up because I want to be exact with his words.
So
Embiid said, like, the turning point of the game.
He said, where is it? Hold on, I'm stalling.
while you're stalling, I'll
right,
give
go
some
ahead.
Ben Simmons facts. So Ben Simmons made a total of 38 shots that weren't dunks in 12 playoff games, including 0 in Game 7. Ben Simmons over the final 3 games of the series, 8 points in Game 5, 6 points in Game 6, 5 in Game 7. Like,
He also had the worst free throw percentage in playoff history this playoffs.
Really?
32% from the free throw.
Oh,
This was-
32?
Yeah, bad. This is what Joel Embiid said. He goes, I don't know how to say it, but I thought the turning point was we had an open shot, we made one free throw and missed the other. Basically talking about that play that Ben Simmons passed up the layup. And
Hey, Colin, what do you think you shoot from the free throw line?
I'd shoot over 32% with my eyes closed.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, we can find that
I kind of
out.
believe you.
We can go set up the hoop back there and give you like
let's
100
just take some-
shots.
yeah, let him take
See how
some
you
free
do with your
throws.
eyes closed.
Are you kidding me? That
Try to match Ben Simmons
Can we shoot better than Ben Simmons?
with your eyes closed.
That's a video.
Is that a video? Can we shoot better than Ben
Yes.
Simmons from the free throw
Yes.
line with a
you
blindfold?
hit 2
Yes.
in the
Yes,
three-point
an
contest.
experiment.
You hit more threes than Ben Simmons has this year.
So true.
That's true.
There you
have,
go.
You had more threes than Ben Simmons.
Does he have one?
I think he hit a few this
He
year.
may
I
have
think
had
hit,
one.
I think he hit like 2 or 3 this year, honestly. He hit some at the beginning of the year, I
The
remember.
fact that he was an all-star.
Yeah,
It's insanity.
Yeah, that's another thing too. He averaged 14, 7, and 7 this year, but he shot. Oh my god!
If you look at his
bad.
stats, Marcus Smart is
It's so
comparable to
bad,
him.
dude.
Yeah, how did he make it over Tobias Harris?
I don't know. I thought he should have been one. He hit 3. He shot 3 for 10 from 3 this year. 3 for 10. Shot 61% from the free throw line. Yeah, I think the guy's gone. I don't know what they can get him for too. That's the thing. He makes so much money.
Another bum.
Another bum. Yeah,
Another
I guess
overpaid
so.
bum.
I guess so.
How much does he make?
They should have.
30 mil.
Yeah.
They had the
max.
opportunity to trade him, Tyrese Maxey, and Thibault for James fucking Harden. Why didn't they do that?
He would have been.
That team would have been nasty.
Simmons would have been great on the Rockets. He could just toil and figure his shit out.
He could have put empty stats.
He needs to go to a place where he can just put up empty stats. That's where he needs to
I-
go. Where he can
I
figure out how to shoot.
100% agree.
Where he can figure out how.
Ooh, how about a John Wall for Ben Simmons swap?
Oh God, I mean, John,
How bad does that sound?
that sounds terrible.
How nasty is
That
that?
sounds
How disgusting is that?
terrible.
That will work.
I mean,
No,
I don't
not.
think
John
the
Wall
Sixers
is
would do
washed.
that. Yeah, John Wall's washed.
The
He's
Sixers
cooked.
wouldn't do that.
Sixers
No, I
wouldn't do
know.
that.
But
They need someone who's
I'm
gonna
just
help them
thinking of
defend.
guys that also make a lot
I
of
mean,
money.
you're gonna have to give up a lot to get.
Russell Westbrook.
Lots of picks.
I mean, someone did propose that Westbrook for Simmons.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's more enticing than John Wall for Simmons.
I mean, if you could get a package, I mean, you'd have to give up stuff for this to work. But McCollum
them-
for Simmons.
McCollum?
Yeah.
CJ McCollum?
Send him to
Yeah.
no man's land. Get Karl Anthony Towns in return. Send him to Minnesota
This-
where
oh,
his career will die.
I said-
Karl Anthony
What
Towns and
psycho
Joel
would make
Embiid?
that trade?
I said
Throwing some picks. Karl
D'Angelo Russell.
Towns is leaving anyways.
For who? Simmons?
He's got a few years.
Karl Anthony Towns is
So
out.
I'm asking the trade. Simmons for Towns?
How do you make that?
Throw in some more
How do you
stuff.
make
So
that team
how is
work for
Embiid
the-
and
yeah.
how is Embiid and Towns going to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
doesn't matter.
I was saying
It's just
D'Angelo
another
Russell.
five.
They also hate each other.
for Simmons. Also, so does Westbrook and Embiid.
You drive their
Yes,
hatred to win a
that's
chip.
true, yeah.
Worked for the Lakers.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be
Those two guys were pretty freaking gross that played for the
the
Lakers.
Sixers.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
The Sixers went from having a really good offseason and getting players that help the team out, getting a good coach and stuff, to being right back to being what the fuck do we do next?
Yep.
The process might be restarting.
The
Yeah.
process is over.
Dude,
It was
so
a
that
failure.
was another thing. The Hawks, with two completely different teams, have been to the Eastern Conference Finals more than the Sixers have during the entire
Yep.
process. The Sixers haven't made it once.
Yep.
The Hawks made
The
it
Hawks have like
twice.
recycled an entire team.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then
And
made
like
it-
gotten back in the,
The
same
Hawks
amount of
fired their
time.
coach halfway through
It's
the
almost
year.
as if tanking doesn't work.
Nate McMillan should have always been their coach, though. He's a really good coach.
He is, but
Lloyd Pierce had no business being their head coach. But regardless,
Teams need to stop tanking. It doesn't work.
especially nowadays, the odds for draft picks are just so different now.
Yeah.
Like the top 3 or 4 teams basically have the same odds.
They do. They have the exact same odds.
It's like 13% or whatever it is. It's crazy. It's gonna be an interesting offseason for a lot of teams. Some teams got to make a lot of moves. And then last game, Suns Clippers game 1.
We've talked about half an hour of basketball. It's
Suns won by 6. There we go.
there we go. Devin
40
Booker's
40
sick.
points.
Book
triple
40-point
double.
triple-double.
Without Chris Paul.
Devin Booker's sick.
All right, is that it for NBA?
That's it for NBA. We talked a lot about NBA.
Thank
Right, there's
God.
lots of
College World Series update. We got NC State beat Stanford 10-4.
Wolfpack. That was my pick, baby.
Underdogs are still rising up.
Fuck yeah. Fuck.
Fuck yeah.
State, baby.
Fucking Wolfpack, baby.
We got Vanderbilt beat Arizona 7-6.
Crazy game. They were down 3-0 in the first inning. Kumar. Well, there was an error. They was so hard. The outfielders for Vandy and Arizona, both the guys in the left field completely missed the ball and gave up at least 1 run.
Really?
Because the sun was so bright they couldn't even see where the ball was. But then it was 3-3, then it was tied, and then it was 6-3. Vandy tied it, and then they won in extras. Bottom of the 12th.
Nice. UVA beat Tennessee 6-0. What was Tennessee ranked? Does anyone know?
I think he was
2 or
2.
3.
I thought they were
I
4.
think they were. No, Vandy's 4.
Damn,
Tennessee's
right.
They're
2.
2 or 3.
that's crazy. And then Mississippi State beat Texas 2-1.
2-1. Yeah, that game was crazy. So Mississippi State struck out Texas 21 times last night.
Really?
Combined 21 times.
Wow.
David Bednar, Will Bednar, sorry, David Bednar's his brother. Will Bednar struck out 15 in 7 innings.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Bad.
Combined 32 strikeouts thrown between Texas and Mississippi State broke a record for most strikeouts in a College World Series game. That was held since June 16th, 1962.
That's
Pretty insane.
wild.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that was a crazy game. It's funny because so Will Bednar, his brother David plays for the Pirates. My buddy's actually good friends with Will Bednar, which is kind of cool. He was at the game last week, saw him. So it was a little.
Your brother went to the game?
No, my buddy, a friend of mine.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, that was sick last night. Will Bednar was unreal.
That is a crazy stat.
Yeah.
All those strikeouts.
College
Yeah,
baseball heating up.
Game 2 tonight. You got NC State, Stanford, Vanderbilt, Arizona. They're playing 2 games tonight.
It's all best out of 3, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Just 2 more games today.
Yep.
Leiter's got to be going for Vandy, right?
Leiter's
Yep.
going tonight.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, because Rocker went game 1 for Vandy. That's gonna be. I'm gonna try to watch the game tonight. There's no basketball on tonight,
No basketball tonight.
and no Nats game on tonight either.
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do with my life?
Damn.
Watch Vanderbilt.
Watch Jeopardy, baby. That's
Who
always
does
what you
everyone
do.
have win the College World Series? What were you saying, Sophie?
Oh, I just said to watch Jeopardy. If he's
My
got
favorite
nothing
sport.
Else. I watch Jeopardy every night.
Really?
I shit you not. Every fucking night.
It's a great show.
Oh, it's the best.
It really grabs you in, you know?
Just like The
Really
Bachelorette, right?
dry.
Casey, have you ever watched an episode of Jeopardy?
What?
Have you ever watched Jeopardy?
Yeah.
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 Casey's
Never
gonna be
watched
watching
Jeopardy.
The Bachelorette tonight. Who the fuck?
Who hasn't watched
Oh
Jeopardy?
shit! I gotta watch Bachelorette.
Do you think that's a show, Johnny, that everyone has seen?
Nick, have you watched Jeopardy?
I have not.
There you go. One.
Wow.
You haven't sat and watched one episode of Jeopardy.
No.
Oh, Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
All right, I think
Ah,
that's the
that's
one.
That
American.
counts.
I've never watched
Yeah,
an episode of Wheel of Fortune.
sucks.
Never watched an episode of Wheel.
Don't,
Say, Joe.
but don't talk
I mean,
shit
you know what?
about Pat and Vanna. Get out of
I
here.
have the video
Yeah,
game.
get out of
You guys are
town.
absurd.
I've only watched
Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune because it comes on after
Casey,
Jeopardy.
you lose all
Yeah.
credibility
It comes out
watching The
before.
Bachelorette.
It depends on where you are.
It is
They do
before,
different
but
broadcasting.
Well, I was gonna say, in my experience, it's always right after.
Wait, really?
So I guess so.
It depends on
Someone's
where you're
lying.
from.
Oh.
Each broadcast station gets a
Seriously?
choice of where when they broadcast.
Where you
Jeopardy.
from?
that's kind of
Rich
crazy.
man. Rich what?
What?
Dude, you're telling me you see Tournament of Champions going on for Jeopardy and you're not sitting down and watching?
What?
It's my favorite
Jeopardy
sport.
Champions.
What's Tournament of Champions?
People
All
that
winners
have
of the
won
Winners Jeopardy.
Yeah, it's people that
yeah,
have
I
won
watched
Jeopardy.
that.
Oh, get a
course you
life,
do.
would you please?
No.
Like how much 24 have
No,
you
that
watched
shit was
recently?
legendary.
I just finished season 8 last night.
Yeah.
There's 8
I'm on this-
How many seasons of
Nine.
24 are there?
9.
Oh my
I'm
god,
on
I
the
had no
ninth one.
idea there was that much.
It's like 200 episodes.
That's insane.
I've watched every fucking. I've watched it since February. I have not watched anything else.
You're yelling at us,
Jack
get a life.
Bauer is the greatest fucking motherfucker of all time. Oh my god. I love that guy.
That's amazing.
What other shows are you guys watching nowadays?
Nowadays, I've really been watching. Still watching King of the Hill.
I finished
Cat in the
Winter
Hat?
Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I finished. Loki.
Oh yeah, Loki's getting
I
good,
just started
man.
WandaVision.
yeah, look, it's interesting.
Yeah, low-key.
Loki's getting
I'm
good.
excited for
Seinfeld's gonna
that.
be off of Hulu in a few days. So
Really?
I'm
Oh, you gotta
busting through
binge
that.
it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's Netflix. picked
Not
up.
for a while
Netflix
though.
did?
Netflix
Not for
picked
a
up
while.
Seinfeld?
Well, it's probably on.
It,
Wait, are you sure it's not
going.
Peacock?
No,
No,
I looked
I
it up.
was-
I looked
No,
it
I
No,
up.
I mean, is that why
No,
it's
I remember
expired?
Netflix.
It's
Netflix
gonna be
bought
on
it for a
Netflix
big
in a
amount of
few
money.
months.
Oh, interesting.
But they said it won't be
Yeah.
on until September, the earliest.
It's a big
Really?
move by Netflix.
Yeah.
So strange.
Well, that's all Netflix has because like they have to buy shit for a lot of money.
Yeah.
To draw. We were talking about that this weekend.
They've been making
Like,
a lot of original series.
They make
So-
a fuck ton
So
So we were
of
talking about
original
this weekend.
series.
So Netflix's like MO is quantity, not quality, because they have to catch up with everyone else.
There's so
like
much shit on there that is awful.
Yeah.
there's so
Oh
much
my
shit.
God.
There's so much awful shit. But the reason is like
like only awful
HBO is
shit.
owned by Viacom, which owns like a bunch of different things. Disney, Hulu is owned by Disney,
Yeah.
which also owns Disney Plus.
Netflix owns Viacom?
No, Viacom is owns HBO.
Okay.
So Netflix is its own thing. It's its own conglomerate.
Yeah.
And Prime can just afford everything because it's
Because it's
backed by
fucking Amazon.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Netflix, it doesn't have this stream of movies, this
Yeah.
backlog of movies.
Mm-hmm.
And what worked for Netflix in the beginning was they were the only streaming platform, so every show was on there.
Yeah, they wanted to have their show on Netflix for that reason.
Exactly. Every
And then
show was on
everyone made
Netflix,
their own.
and then now everyone makes their own streaming network, and now they're shit out of luck, and they either have to pay extreme rights fees in order to broadcast things, or make their own content. So they're
Yeah.
trying to stock up on content.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Netflix
just make a
is
shit ton of
dying
shit.
breed.
And to be fair, it's
Yes.
kind of worked in that
They do.
like they've had some gems in the massive fucking hundreds of shows and movies that they've
They have
created
made
over the
some
Yeah,
past
very
they
couple
good
years.
produce like
so.
1,000 shows
some-
and movies.
House of
and can you
Cards.
name more than
Fine,
10?
it's fine.
House of Cards
Original?
before
Made more than
everything
10?
happened with fucking
More than
what's
10
his name
original.
was a really good
More than 10 original.
Outer
Yeah,
Banks.
so I've watched.
Stranger Things.
I mean, I've watched Stranger
Outer
Things.
Banks
I've
is a
watched
good
BoJack
show.
Horseman.
Yeah.
I've
You like
watched
it?
Big
Yeah.
Mouth.
Really?
I watched it. I watched season 1.
Did we talk about
Love
it?
is Blind.
Yeah, they've done plenty of
Outer Banks is
Too
reality
Hot to
stuff.
Handle.
It's coming back.
Circle.
July.
Circle,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Circle was good, man.
Circle's gas.
I've seen some okay movies.
Got
too.
Money Heist coming back too.
Oh, my favorite movie that Netflix
Oh,
did, I
Daredevil.
highly recommend this to everyone here, is High Flying Bird. It's a basketball movie.
What's it called?
High Flying Bird.
Okay.
It's a basketball movie.
about Larry?
No.
That was my guess too.
But it's about first of all, it's all shot on an iPhone for some reason.
Interesting.
So it's really interesting. I don't know why they did it like that, but it doesn't hurt the movie. But it's about there's a lockout in the NBA, and there's this agent and this young rookie player who both like need the NBA to start happening again so they can get their money. Because the agent's about to get fired from his agency because he only represents basketball players. If there's no season, there's no revenue. And the player hasn't gotten his rookie contract yet. And he's like the number 2 pick in the draft. So the agent and the player are trying to figure out a way to start the NBA back up again. It's a really cool movie. It's really well done. Highly recommend it. My favorite Netflix movie that they've done.
I wonder, they must have ran.
Netflix shows Last Chance U is an amazing.
I watched that. I watched the first season of that.
Last
That
Chance
was
U is
really good.
Yeah,
QB1 is really good.
Johnny, they must have run out of space on their iPhone filming that movie.
Oh yeah, they must have.
They must have had it backed up to iCloud or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
Will Tiger King go back on that?
I mean, probably.
Making another season of that.
think
It's
so.
not on
Yeah.
there
They're
anymore.
making
Wow.
another season. How do you make
Yeah,
another
Dennis
season?
Quaid is playing Joe Exotic.
Well, they're doing,
They're doing the fictional, like whatever, not
Dennis
fictional,
Quaid.
That's so
the,
stupid.
love Dennis
whatever
Quaid.
you would call it, a
What do you love Dennis
biopic.
Quaid in?
I love
Yeah, I
Dennis
guess
Quaid in The
so. I
Day
guess
After
so.
The
Tomorrow.
non-fiction acted out
Probably my favorite
Tiger
Dennis
King.
I've never heard anyone under the age of 35 say, I love Dennis Quaid.
Bro, you know that when I make my graphics, I put Dennis Quaid in every single one.
What?
Like, he's in all of them.
Wait, there's a hidden Dennis Quaid.
No, but like
What
you
do
know
you
when I
mean?
make like the templates and like I need a person, it's always Dennis Quaid.
You were about to blow my mind for a second that there's just like a faded photo of Dennis
I might
Quaid
start
in the
doing that.
background of
That'd be
every
cool.
single thumbnail that we've ever had.
Every single thing we put up.
You gotta find the Dennis Quaid.
Find the Dennis Quaid.
That's hilarious.
Fuck. What you guys doing up there?
God knows.
Great question. All right, what
All
were we talking
right,
about?
John Ram. He won the U.S. Open. Anyone watch U.S. Open?
Yeah,
I did
John
not.
Ryan.
I
not.
watched
Plus
the
1,000
last
odds.
day of it. He
Bad
hit.
strength.
He hit 2 unbelievable putts. It was so lit.
Yeah.
He did the fist
To
pump.
end it.
Oh my
To
god.
end it.
17th
To
and
end
18th,
it.
yeah.
To win it.
He was on a tear. The last tournament he was in, he was winning.
And he
Got pulled because he had COVID.
Yep.
Oh really?
Yeah. No. He should have won.
Then
He should have won the
first
last
thing back, he wins the U.S. Open. First
in the
Spanish-born
Yeah.
golfer to ever do it.
the putts that he
awesome.
hit 2 were on holes 17 and 18. They were incredible. That was pretty freaking sweet.
Word.
That
Yeah.
was-
Did he just have a kid too?
I think so. Yeah. I actually
What'd you
think
say?
he did.
Did he just have a kid?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
he was holding the kid.
He celebrated it with his
Happy
son on.
Father's Day.
It's like Joey in Disney World celebrating with Sebastian.
He was sending me Snapchats of him just drinking and stuff. He's like world tour go or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
it was.
All right.
Joey definitely just chills in Epcot all
Yeah,
day.
Joey's
Going
like,
around the world.
hey, I'm drinking in
trying
China.
different beers.
Hey, I'm drinking in Mexico.
Well, those were literally the Snapchats he was sending
Probably.
me. Like literally what he was sending me.
I know you
That's
too
great.
well, Joey.
That's
He's like
hilarious.
stop number 1. No, he started at stop number 2. He goes, don't remember stop number 1.
I forgot
I'm
what
like, you just
stop number
started
one
2.
was.
That was so funny.
Just Jared in the comments just proposed Ben Simmons as many picks as it takes for Beal or Dame. That's laughable.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
Yeah, you would have to trade like
You're Brad
legitimately your
Stevens.
entire
I was saying it
future.
earlier. Upstairs.
That's-
Call Elton Brand, the 76ers.
Elton
Go,
Brand's not GM
yo.
anymore.
That's
shit.
Daryl Murray.
It's Dale Morey.
Well,
Yeah.
call whoever the hell it is and say, I'll give you a second round pick and $25.
For Ben Simmons.
Give me Ben
That would
Simmons.
work. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. They're not. No.
We all know you don't want him, Philly. Fans were burning his jersey.
They're,
Rightfully so.
throwing shit on the court.
Man,
I mean,
throw that-
Classic
throw that shit-
Sixers.
Throw that shit on the court.
Passionate fans.
Classic
All
Philadelphia.
They're passionate.
City of
fans.
brotherly love.
I'm too bummed.
City that never sleeps.
It is pretty hilarious that that's the nickname for Philadelphia, the city of brotherly
Yeah,
love.
of all places.
Why?
Because like,
Because they're
well,
not, they
because
hate
they're-
everyone.
There ain't no love in that city. Ain't no.
All right, next topic we got. This guy has to spend 24 hours inside a Waffle House as part of a fantasy football punishment.
So you
Oh,
know
I
what's
always love
crazy?
these.
You know what's crazy is I lost my fantasy football league last year, and this was one of the things they were proposing for me to do as my punishment.
What did you end up
Do it.
having
You
to
should
do?
live stream it.
What happened?
What did you have to do?
I haven't done it yet. This is one of the things that we're proposing.
you should decide the punishment.
No shit, Dave. I fucking know. I made that
It's
very
almost time to
clear.
draft for this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's almost the
No,
we're
we
almost
have
at
like
the following.
3 months before the season
If you
We were
do
gonna
this, you should
that,
live
but
stream it.
I would.
All
There's
right,
no
all right.
24-hour
We have
diners.
There's no 24-hour
My-
diner
they-
around here.
In Boston.
Of course
Okay.
there's not.
Yeah, well,
I don't
I'm not
live. I
driving
don't
to
live
Boston.
around. I don't live around.
What if they tell? What if they
You're
tell
not
you
driving to
it's home?
Boston.
I live no.
Well,
there's an
Nick, I
IHOP
won't
near. There's an
lose
IHOP like
that.
15 minutes
I
from
ain't
where I
coming in
live.
last,
that
that's
I'd
for
go
sure.
to.
Is it 24 hours?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, we haven't decided yet, which is bullshit.
Yeah, then
because
one
we should
pancake or
decide on it
waffle is
before
half
the.
a-
Before
So
the
hour off
the,
start.
are you gonna do like the thing he did was every waffle he ate shaved an hour off
It
the
would-
24
that's what it
hours?
would
1
be.
hour?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it would
That's
be.
too much.
I would eat like 12
Wait,
waffles.
Yeah, you just got to pound some waffles.
How many waffles does this guy end up eating?
Also,
I
I've
don't-
never been to Waffle House though. How big are the waffles at Waffle
Dude,
House?
Pretty
I
big.
would
I've
make
been
that.
once, they're pretty
That
big.
Like
place
you're
would
not
be
getting like
too
a
easy
stack
for
of
me.
waffles.
No, just one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be out
You never
in
get a
half
stack
an
of
hour.
waffles.
Like a Belgian.
Like I only
I
had
guess some
9
places
waffles.
would.
Honestly, I would do. It wouldn't be waffles. It would be
Nine?
Pancakes?
I would just fucking honestly. I'd
Well, each
pound-
pancake would be so much
pancakes
easier than a
last week.
waffle.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is a pancake is usually like either 15 minutes or a half hour.
I think
Yeah.
what because someone else did a pancake one. I think it was 30 minutes. Per
30
pancake.
minutes, that's fair.
Yeah.
And how much was this one? A waffle was
An hour.
An hour.
But waffles
An
are
hour.
kind of bigger.
Waffles are thick boys.
Thicker.
Yeah.
One waffle and he takes an hour off his
You
time.
only ate
Yeah.
9. You
I'd
only
take
ate 9 of them.
15. Easy.
Oh, so he only spent. So what? He spent 15 hours in there?
He spent
Oh, he didn't
15
even
hours.
make it?
Yep.
Well, no, he ate 9 waffles.
9 waffles.
Oh.
So he didn't have to.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's easy.
They either want me to freaking do something stupid, like they're gonna give me a sign, I have to stand at a busy intersection and like hold it up. And I'm just
Lame.
like, that's lame as fuck.
It's gonna look so much worse now because fantasy football season ended.
Yeah.
Well, my league sucks.
Are we gonna do a league?
Yeah, we should do a
Just
league
have to
here.
ask
Lumber
Fine.
league.
I'd absolutely do.
We should
a league.
definitely.
And we should definitely come up with a punishment for the loser.
Uh-huh.
I went from.
You get a
Oh
lumber
my
league
God.
I will not
tattoo.
agree to a tattoo.
You
No,
have to
I
get
won't do
branded.
that.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
That's
you can't.
oh, that's
Fuck.
another. That's the other one.
Branded.
Against my
That's,
religion.
that's another thing that we have proposed because we won't get the league name tattooed
Getting
on me.
branded? Oh,
No,
tattoo.
Brandon. No.
I was
No, I get the league name tattooed on me.
Put him in the engraver.
Number one dad on his back.
That's me.
Hilarious.
My favorite.
Dante?
This is one that this is a punishment I always thought sounded hilarious, which is the loser has to go to an open mic night and perform stand up written by the rest of the people.
Hilarious.
I think that's a
Great idea.
fantastic
That's
idea.
fantastic.
Gosh, that's brutal.
That's funny.
So maybe we do that for our league.
Hey, why not? We had our friend do a drunk 5K last year.
All right, loser.
We
5K.
started drinking at 9 a.m. and we made him run at 11:30. We literally like.
Did he do
made-
it?
Oh yeah, he did it. Yeah, he
Really?
was
Good
cocked.
for him.
He was absolutely cocked. At the end, I had no involvement in this. I felt bad that they did this to him. They took his water bottle. It was like a Gatorade
Oh,
thing.
you told me this.
And they dumped it, and they put vodka in it. And then he finished, and they were like, "Here, dude, here." Takes a big sip, just swallows it, just thinking it's water, and he stops. He goes, "You guys are assholes." And he walked away, and I'm like, I felt bad.
All right, how about this? Loser of our league gets fired.
Hilarious.
Let's go.
What's the winner get?
I'm gonna,
Winner
gets the
I'm gonna
company.
be in the
We're playing at the high stakes as it gets. We're playing for pink slips.
big slips.
I
Hilarious.
lost a bet one time, and the bet was so when I lost, I had to go to the library to some random girl and sing "Call Me Maybe."
Oh, that is. Oh, I just. That's
And this is
so
crazy,
cringy.
But here's my number. Call me maybe. It's hilarious.
It's better than losing a bet. Having to get an Eagles tattoo
Oh
on
man. Yeah.
you. You shouldn't have to get an Eagles tattoo on your ass.
Yeah, what idiot would do that?
Couldn't be me.
Not me.
Oh yeah. Wait. What tattoo bet do you guys have?
Chiefs,
For the
Chiefs
Chiefs
Bucks.
Bucks
Yeah.
make it.
If the Super
Oh,
Bowl
if it's Chiefs, only if it's Chiefs.
It
Bucks.
only hits if it's Chiefs Bucks.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
Cool. I'm rooting for that to happen now.
Never
Yeah.
gonna happen.
It could happen.
Look, I hope it does.
Not with that attitude, Colin.
All right, one guy we haven't talked about in a long time, Dogface. He's launching his own alcoholic cranberry drink.
Here for it.
You buying it?
Oh, yeah, say no more. I fucking love cranberry juice.
All right.
Fuck. Wait, what's happening?
Dogface 420.
Oh, the
Yeah.
skate.
Yeah,
Oh, the
I-
longboard guy.
Don't know who
Yeah.
this is.
He's
Oh,
the-
this is
the
the
Fleetwood
cranberry
Mac.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The guy with the Fleetwood Mac.
I didn't know him by name.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called
You were still in the
Dogface.
legal world, Dave.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'm back
You were
on
not
board.
on TikTok.
I was no law. It was not a TikTok star.
I want to
Hilarious.
say star.
I wouldn't either.
If you could make your own specialty drink, what would it be?
I'd make a tequila.
Tequila?
Yeah. Kind of basic, but. I'd
Big
make a
Nick
tequila.
energy drink.
Big
Big
Nick.
Nick energy.
Oh, yeah, we know.
I love
We'll
that.
get in there, Nick. Don't worry.
That's coming soon.
Future Lumberland
idea.
product.
Have the energy of Big Nick! What's going on, buddy?
You're gonna get a what's going on, buddy?
Fuck you, fucker!
The flavors are what's going on, buddy.
Yeah,
Fuck you, fucker.
Snack you fucking in every can.
Okay, what would be the what's going on, buddy flavor? What would it taste like?
It'd be powerful.
Powerful. Like
Fruit punch.
Tastes like
flavor. Power.
power.
You drink it, you turn green.
Power, knowledge, speed. Just gives
Any
you
other
superpowers.
answers?
I don't know what I would do. My
Yeah.
gut says a whiskey.
Oh,
And drinking whiskey and wine.
I'm not sure what mine would be.
yeah.
What about you, Johnny?
Yours would be probably liquid marijuana.
They do make that.
They do make that, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know if that's a drink.
Drinkable weed.
No, he can drink it. If anybody
Yeah,
can
it
drink
is.
it,
Collins would be,
Here's
Collins would be
my
apple
pitch.
juice. Am I right?
Here's my pitch.
No,
Business
you're
idea
too
right
young to
here.
root beer.
It's
Root beer.
drinkable THC in a Capri Sun pouch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trademark.
Sidelines makes alcoholic, like Capri Sun packages.
Damn it! I had that idea years ago.
They're called the Pink Daddy.
Oh yeah,
Daddy.
didn't you say it's like Pink Whitney and
Such a good
lemonade?
idea.
Yeah.
My idea was specifically
Pink
like
Daddy.
bagged wine, Capri Sun, you know, like Franzia in a pouch.
Oh, shit. Into that.
Bagged wine?
Yeah, you know, like bagged wine. You
Yeah.
know, like the box wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that, but in a
Oh,
pouch.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
Slap
exists
it.
Yeah,
already.
I think
Yeah.
it does exist. They do have like small
Slap in a
ones,
bag.
Yeah.
I've seen them in like boxes, but I don't know.
I mean, you see Twisted Tea, they already have the Twisted Tea bag. You can
Oh,
just
Yeah,
drink
that's
it.
they've
fucking
had that for a
nasty.
while.
yeah.
All right, hot take.
Colin, how do you
Tweez
know about
gross. Yeah,
I've seen images
hell, dude?
online.
I look at images of alcohol.
I've heard stories.
So when you go on Tweez website and it says like
You have to be 21.
you have to be 21 or older, you check the yes on that.
Well, you know how back in the day there are all those ads where it's like you need your parent permission?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom,
Can I look at
can
Twee
you
online?
click this button for me? I can't.
Mom, I want to go on Bud Light's website, but I have to be 21 or older to enter.
Yeah, in between like my
Mom
games
blocked
of
access to
webkins,
any
I just go
alcohol.
on Twisted
No, for real.
Yeah, you really needed your
If you
parents'
go on the
permission.
Bud Light's website,
Yeah, no, you need to be 21 or older to enter all of those websites
why?
because you're presumably there to order something.
But you have to be 21 or older just to look at it?
Well, because you're presumably
Look at
there to buy something.
You must
Most
be-
people don't just browse Bud Light online, Johnny.
Put in just a,
Any games on here?
Where's like Bud Light Flash?
Light porn.
like
I just
Bud
want-
Light porn.
I just want to play games.
Bud Light.
Oh, that's what the
I mean,
21
you can buy
up is
merch.
for.
They sell shirts.
I want to play games.
All right, I guess Colin is not allowed to have Bud Light merch.
I lost my Dilly Dilly hat.
It's a damn
Good.
shame.
Good.
I bought it at Olympia.
They saw
Where
that
you
one.
work?
Yeah, for some
Shopbeergear.com. I have to be of legal age to shop beer gear.
This is ridiculous.
Got any
Interesting.
more of
Can I
them?
not look at alcohol until I'm 21?
I don't know if these are
pretend
ready.
it doesn't
Can't even
exist.
think about it.
All right, next topic here.
no.
Yeah, just say these aren't right.
No.
Yeah, they're not painted.
No.
Good going, Colin. 2 weeks left, and this
Might be,
kid's
might be.
raising hell now.
Give it. There's
this
a couple.
Colin's
So
2
there's
weeks
some right here.
notice.
Word, yeah, I'll steal some.
Cool. So next topic, we got a Florida man pulls gun out at Starbucks drive-thru over missing cream cheese.
I mean,
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah.
that's just bullshit.
Cream cheese.
ridiculous.
Yeah, he had cream cheese on his bagel. He's livid.
cheese
He
is
pulls his
great.
gun out.
Classic Florida.
Talk about
Yeah, it's Florida, man.
Mondays.
You guys know about Florida Man?
He's one man. We did the Atlanta bit.
It's Florida Man.
It's Florida.
Low rider.
I mean, literally, that's the dumbest thing in the world. Like, you're gonna go to jail for fucking because you didn't have cream cheese.
Listen, I'd go to jail for not missing cream cheese on my bagel.
Is that true?
That
Really?
shit matters. Yeah.
Well, that's not the only thing you're gonna get when you're in fucking prison, buddy. Can I tell you? You're gonna get plenty of cream cheese. And they
I was thinking it. I was like, I don't want to say this.
I've never heard
I knew,
of someone,
I knew that was
Just
on
these,
its
just
way
the
as
stains.
soon
I've
as
never
you
heard of
mentioned
someone refer to.
You're gonna have your bagel stuffed if you know what I mean.
Oh,
God.
they're not gonna slice it for you either. That's not the only thing. That's
Or
gonna
you could say your
spice up
bagel's
for
gonna
you.
be filled with cream cheese, whatever.
Oh, they're gonna be filled up, just not with cream cheese.
Or are they gonna be filled up?
Do it, Johnny. Whatever you do, don't do it.
Do what? Pull my gun out or make
They'll
another
be filled
joke?
up with stuff. You'll be right down when you go to prison.
That was hilarious.
That's
that video.
incredible.
Australia's in the midst of a spider apocalypse as gigantic webs blanket the countryside.
Yeah, I
This
don't
photo.
like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah,
Those are all
it happens
spider
the
webs.
time,
I
right?
don't like that.
Nick, what do you think? Look at that. That's spider webs.
Disgusting.
I hate spiders.
It looks like snow.
Dave, it happens
exactly
every
what
year.
it
Not every year, only when there's flooding.
Oh,
So the
okay.
reason why it happens is because when there's flooding, there was recent floods in Australia.
That's good. Flooding?
What?
That's good. Flooding means being in a drought.
Why is flooding good?
It's better than being in a drought.
Yeah.
I mean, flooding isn't good either.
So whenever there's
rather
flooding,
floods than
the spiders,
Zapdo knife
the spiders need to get to higher land, like people do.
Should be on
And
their
so
bed.
what they do is they build these
Yeah.
webs to get
like Casey,
higher
thank you.
on
Above the
land,
water?
Above the water.
I've got the high
And
Jesus.
yeah, that's what it looks like. It's kind of terrifying.
It's pretty gross.
Who would want to live in Australia? I'm sorry. I know we have Australian viewers. Adam, if you're here, I'm sorry.
Not there.
But
Well, the thing
geez.
is that like Australia is big and like the cities are.
The cities are gorgeous.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like
big.
cities
got
are huge.
It's like
Place
Sydney
to
and
visit, not
Melbourne
to
are
live.
like.
But like,
to get the kids
they have-
like
away
everything
here.
is just backwards
No,
there because
it's-
no one. It was indigenous land until the British put their prisoners on Australia, and so like it wasn't inhabited until by like it wasn't colonized until very late in terms of the grand scheme of things. So it's weird. Australia has weird wildlife, like the strangest spiders and shit.
Everything there is trying to kill you.
Yes.
So what causes this spider apocalypse? Did you already mention it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just
I was
talking
getting
about
an
it.
Exacto knife over there.
It's flooding.
kinda
The
talked
spiders
about it.
when it floods, the spiders
Spiders
make
can't
webs
get
in
wet.
higher places as to stay away from the water.
Come on, guys. We're like 4 days away from being Casey's Day. Take it easy.
Got a long
Not
way till
Casey's
Casey's
Day.
Take it easy. We're 3 days away.
It's not even close to Casey's day.
We just started
So, yeah.
the week.
They flood.
Speaking of spiders, Nick's animal fact of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Animal fact of the day. Give me your computer real quick. I gotta look this up real quick.
Gotta Google something.
I gotta Google something.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, pal. All right. What is Big Nick gonna look up today?
Kangaroo.
Are you deciding right now?
You're deciding right now?
I mean, it's between two, so I'm gonna type in one right now.
Okay.
Is it like a website you go on, or
Nah.
Just Googles it.
you have your guy?
Animal facts?
The guy.
Just animal facts.
Animal facts. Animal facts.
Today we're gonna be talking about the African elephants.
They never forget.
They most certainly do not.
All right.
Scratch that fact off the list.
Let's see. Here are a couple of fun facts about the African elephants.
They better be fun.
It better be fun.
Well, one of them is pretty bland, but I'll say it anyway, just to get it out of the way. They're the world's largest land animal.
Love that.
Makes sense.
Cool. You like to hear that.
Their trunks have mad skills. Like to like.
Yeah, I
they,
know.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they use them to
Yeah,
like scratch.
basketball.
Yeah. Basketball.
Yeah.
You ever seen an elephant cross someone up?
No. Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Seen
help me
videos
out
of them
here.
shooting a
So
basketball. yeah.
there are elephants that like they will teach to do like crazy shit like
Yeah.
paint and like there's definitely I've seen multiple different elephant videos of them like
Yeah.
holding a brush in their hand and their hand
Have you seen
in
the
their
one-
trunk and
There's one
painting.
like
Yeah,
guy
with their
specifically who like trains his elephants and he'll like do like he'll jump off the elephant's trunk and do like an alley oop. It's
Ooh.
crazy and shit.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's what I would do with my pet elephant.
You can tell between two different species of elephants between their ears. Like
Yeah.
every elephant has a different set of ears.
So between the African African and Asian elephants, the African elephants got much bigger ears. They kind of actually
They got
look
the
like
big
Africa.
floppy ears.
Yeah, they kind of actually the ears kind of look like Africa. That's you can tell the difference.
There are two species of elephant, African and Asian. The ears of the African elephant are much larger than their cousins and are described as being shaped like the African continent. There you go, Johnny.
I told you.
Whereas the ears of Asian elephants are shaped like the Indian subcontinental.
Oh.
There's also a
That's
trunk
convenient.
difference.
Do I pull this up?
When Nick's done with his elephant facts.
African elephants have 2 fingers, quote unquote, at the tip of their trunks, whereas Asian elephants have 1.
I just pull up a photo. Okay,
Yeah, just pull it up right now.
this is a photo. So this is in Thailand. This is in Thailand. This is an Asian elephant, not an African elephant. Hello.
What's going on here, huh? Someone calling
Thailand.
me. Someone calling me.
This is apparently a very
Just here to
common
hang out.
thing where elephants will just barge into people's homes.
Hello.
He's the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm an elephant.
Yeah, so I just wanted to pull up that photo because I saw it on Twitter last night.
That's
and I was like,
hilarious.
it's relevant.
All right, I got 2 more quick ones for you.
All right. Take your time. Yeah, don't have to be quick. Come on.
Elephants are consistently eating. Elephants need up to 150 kilograms of food per day. That's around 375 tins of baked beans, although half of them may leave the body
Measured in beans.
undigested.
We measure how much an elephant eats.
In beans. How many football fields is that?
I think we should only measure in beans and football
It's
fields.
exactly
It's a
37
metric
yards of
system. We should just go by
37 yards.
They eat so much that they spend up to 3/4 of their day eating.
Oh.
Oh.
After being
So what's an
woken
elephant
by
does
noises
at
coming
school,
from the
but when
kitchen,
I
a
do
family
it,
was shocked to
eating
see an
is
elephant pushing its head through the wall.
I smelled something good in here.
You're waking up in the middle of the night like, oh, wait, someone broke in. Someone's in the kitchen. You go in, there's just an elephant head.
What y'all cooking
Do you guys know the do you know the old
Smells good in
barbecue.
here. It smells like barbecue.
there's an old very very old joke from Karl Marx. Not Karl Marx.
This is
Groucho Marx.
yeah, Karl Marx.
Karl Marx. Classic comedian. Karl Marx.
I always loved his jokes.
Groucho Marx.
Funny guy.
Sorry, old comedian Groucho Marx, where he says, I was elephant hunting in Africa, and I shot an elephant one night in my pajamas. How the elephant got in my pajamas, I'll never know.
Shot an elephant
In my
pajamas.
How the elephant got in my pajamas, I'll never know.
I'm more interested about the Karl Marx joke.
Carl, so here's the thing about the means of production.
And elephants.
Elephants.
All right, what we got? What's our last animal
Got
fact?
The last animal fact here is that elephants communicate through vibrations. Elephants communicate in a variety of ways, including sounds like trumpet calls. Sounds are too low for people to hear. Body language, touch, and scent. They can also communicate through seismic signals, sounds that create vibrations in the ground, which they may detect through their bones.
Yeah, they're crazy smart.
Yes.
They're very smart
Elephants are
animals.
very
All right, real quick, I want to go around. Everyone do their best animal now. Elephant sound.
Elephant sound.
All right,
Yeah.
since I started, I'm going first.
All right, let's go.
Elephant sound.
I'm glad you threw in the hand motion too, just so he understood.
Hey, John, you go. Whoa, I felt it. John just said hi. Oh my god.
Have a blood vessel.
Yeah, this is great content, you guys.
Sophie, you're up.
No. Absolutely not.
Come on.
Casey, what do you got?
I'm out too.
Yo, come on, Casey.
do
We got
it.
one.
Dude, don't be such a
Once. Come on, Casey.
John said he really wanted to do mine for some reason.
He did the vibration.
Yeah, now you go.
He did
Come
one.
on.
He vibrated.
That one's mine too.
No, Casey, you gotta do your own.
Do it.
John already took the vibration.
Your
You
own
gotta do your
take.
own.
Look, you already took out the weather guy and all the other shit. Don't bitch out on this.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
Casey.
come on.
Casey.
Sylvie, get out of
Casey.
Yeah.
Call and take it over. Easy. You got it?
Oh.
It's like. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Make the correct name.
Oh my god, your elephant sounds like
And
he's
that's all we
dying.
have for today. Hit us with the outro.
Do your best elephant impression. Hey, I'm an elephant.
I never forget.
I'm Mr. Elephant.
Don't forget about
I got weird ears. I got weird ears, and I can do stuff with my trunk.
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks.
All right, that does it for this show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn those notifications on so when our videos come out, you will get them as soon as they do. If you didn't check out the ones from last week, make sure you go ahead and do that. Catch yourself up. And we will be back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, fuckers.
Take care, fuckers.